Hi, this is Matt with Tanganyika Wildlife Park, and I'm happy to introduce today's financial survival camp video. Back in the day, people didn't have many options to pay for what they wanted, so they often traded. In this lesson, Meritrust will help you learn about various ways to pay, like a debit card, cash, or using a checking account.
Budget created? Check. Money goal set? Check. Time to go out and make good money choices and spend our money responsibly. But how? You finally reached your goals and you're ready to use the money you've set aside. Now, all that's left to decide is the payment method you will use to pay for the item. In today's world, we have multiple ways to pay for things that we want and need. Some of the most common payment methods are cash, check, debit, credit and gift cards, digital apps, or even personal loans. You can use all of these methods or ways to pay for different goods and services, but it's important to learn how each one of them works so you can choose the best one for you and the item you're purchasing. Remember, you can use multiple payment methods throughout your financial journey. The important thing is to choose the methods that are going to keep your money safe and help you achieve your SMART goals in the future. Let's break these payment methods down and learn which ones work best for us for the items we are trying to buy. Cash is a great way to pay for something quickly, and it doesn't involve any paperwork or signing receipts. It's also accepted most anywhere you go. You can use it for purchasing smaller items, leaving tips at restaurants, or even buying an ice cream from an ice cream truck. Although cash can be a quick and easy payment method, it is important to remember that cash can be lost or stolen if you're not careful, and you're limited to the amount that you can carry in your wallet or purse. You're also limited to buying things in person since you can't use cash to buy things online or over the phone. Overall, carrying cash in small quantities is a good habit to have because you never know when it may come in handy.
I really want an ice cream cone. I think I'll use a $5 bill in my pocket.
Cash is a great option for Juan because his ice cream will cost a small amount and he'll be able to leave a tip. A payment method that works just like cash without having all those dollar bills taking up space in your purse or wallet is a gift card. They are fast and very easy to use, but are typically only accepted at specific stores, and they may require you to show your ID when you use them. They are great to use at your favorite online stores or even to give as a gift.
I've really been wanting pizza. I think I'll use the gift card my grandma gave me for my birthday last week.
Trevor made a great choice in using his gift card to buy the pizza that he's been wanting. If you're looking for a way to pay for items of different amounts, then checks are the way to go. Checks are great to use when you need to pay for an item, but you're not sure what the amount will be until you get there. They are connected to your checking account, and you can easily use them to purchase items for large amounts without the hassle of carrying lots of cash in your pocket. You can also stop your checks if they are lost or stolen, so someone doesn't buy something without your permission. A few things to consider when using checks as your payment method is that they are not always accepted as a form of payment, and if they are, you are usually asked to show your ID to make sure you have permission to pay with that check. You are also limited to the amount you have in your bank account, and you can't use them to purchase something online.
I get to go on a field trip to the zoo today. I'm so excited. In order to go, our parent needs to pay for our ticket. My mom says she will send me with a check to hand to my teacher.
A check is the perfect way to pay for Lynn's zoo ticket because it keeps her money safe from being lost at school, and her teacher can track who paid just by reading the name on the check. Debit cards are a safe and easy way for you to pay for items you need and are connected directly to your checking account, so you don't need to carry cash if you don't want to. With one quick swipe, you can have the world at your fingertips. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so you must make sure to keep good records of how you spend your money and how much you have left in your checking account. As an added layer of security, your debit card will also have a personal identification number that allows you to use it without showing ID. So this will help speed things up during your transaction, but you have to be sure to keep that number safe and memorized.
I've been saving and I finally have all the money I need. I'll use my debit card to buy it online.
Brian made a great decision in choosing a debit card because he can use it to buy it online and he doesn't have to walk into the store with lots of cash. A credit card is another option you can use to purchase items you need. It is similar to a debit card in that you can swipe conveniently to make purchases without carrying cash, and you can use it to buy things online and over the phone. But it is different than a debit card because instead of being attached to your checking account, it is attached to a line of credit. A line of credit is a set amount of money that your local credit union or other financial institution agrees to lend you. You can use it to pay for goods and services when you need it without using the money you have in your checking account right away. The great thing about this credit line is once you pay it back, you can borrow the money from it again just by swiping your card. They are a safe way to buy because you don't have to carry cash if you don't want to, and you are free from any responsibility if a fraudster uses your card to buy things without your permission. Using a credit card is easy, but don't forget interest. The price to borrow money gets added to the amount you borrowed for the credit line if you don't pay it back by the due date, which is usually 1 month after you make your purchase. You can also pay late fees if you don't make your minimum payment on time.
My family's going on a fun summer vacation to California. We are driving there, and my dad has decided to take his credit card with him to buy gas and pay for meals and souvenirs.
Using a credit card on long trips works really well because you don't have to keep track of your cash on a busy vacation, and you're not responsible for transactions if a fraudster steals your card information and uses your card. Debit cards have this protection as well. Sometimes you'll find that you need the laptop or item you've been saving for before you've met your savings goal. When this happens, a personal loan is a good option to help you buy the items you need because it lets you buy the item now and pay for it later. Adults might go to a credit union to get a loan. Since you're not an adult yet, you could ask a grown-up you know for a loan. Personal loans work like a line of credit, except that once you finish paying back the amount you borrowed, you can't borrow from it again. A personal loan is borrowed money, so you must have a good credit history in order for your financial institution to lend to you. Also, keep in mind that interest gets added to the amount you borrowed every day, and you can end up paying late fees if you don't make your payment on time every month.
I've been saving up for my laptop for a few months now, but my dance instructor just told us we'll need it by next week to continue our lessons through Zoom. I'll ask a grown-up I know to help me pay for the remaining amount I need for my laptop, and I'll pay them back later.
Using a personal loan will help Melissa pay for her laptop right away and let her pay for the rest of her laptop later. Recently, digital apps have taken the world by storm, offering convenient and safe options to pay for goods online or even to transfer money to family and friends. These apps are usually connected to your checking account and have an instant payment or transfer options. Digital apps seem to be the way of the future, but remember that instant payment options usually charge a fee, and you can only send money to your loved ones if they have the same digital app as you do.
Oh no! I forgot my wallet at home, and my friend had to lend me some cash to pay for my drink. To pay him back, I'll send him money.
Using a trusted digital app to transfer money is super convenient to use, especially when you forget your wallet or when you have to pay someone back and you don't want to pay them in cash. Choosing the best payment method for the different moments in our life will ensure we are set up for success and make buying the things we love and need safe, fast, and convenient.
Hi campers! Thank you for watching our payment methods lesson. Now we're going to start our payment methods activity. Just look for the activity that says payment methods at the top and you'll be ready to go. For this activity, we're going to talk about different kinds of payments, and we're going to look at some scenarios where people are using different types of payments like cash, a credit or debit card, or a check to pay. Let's walk through number 1 together. In number 1, Ron is going on a trip. He already has the cash saved up, but he is going to get $100 cash back if he uses his credit card to pay for the trip instead of cash. First, think about some advantages if he were to pay for his trip with his credit card. By using his credit card, Ron is going to get $100 cash just for paying for his trip. Next, think of a disadvantage. A disadvantage for Ron could be that he doesn't pay back the credit card company on time and he gets charged interest. Go ahead and work through the rest of the questions by yourself. You're doing great, campers. Keep up the awesome work. Have a good trip, Ron!
To learn more about money, check out the other financial survival camp videos. To learn more about animals, come to Tanganyika, where you can feed the llamas, alpacas, and goats, but you don't have to trade for them.